Okay, I have a deck of cards here, and if you were here, I would have you randomize these as much as you would like. You could do a riffle shuffle or an overhand shuffle, or you could even table wash them. Okay, and then once you're satisfied, maybe we'll do one more here. Once you're satisfied the cards are mixed, I'll take them from you in order to choose 2 prediction cards. Now, because I don't want you to see those cards right now, I'm going to go ahead and just choose them kind of off camera, and then I'll show you what I'm doing, during the tutorial, of course. You'll know exactly, what I was doing. Okay, so 2 prediction cards. Wow, I'm not feeling very good about any of these. That's the only one I feel good about. I don't know, this one's okay, I guess. Okay, so I've chosen 2 prediction cards. So we'll set them off over here so you can keep an eye on them. And now, of course, since I was doing that mixing off camera, you might suspect that the cards are being fiddled with in some way. So let's go ahead and just kind of mix these cards a bit. Okay. Oh, and in the introduction, by the way, I mentioned an overhand shuffle. And I don't think that's one that we've actually used yet. So it's a good one to be aware of. You hold the cards like this. And then what you do is you pull off clumps of cards. Now, it's a messy shuffle, meaning it's very common for cards to just go flying. And even the best of magicians will drop them. So it's not a sign of that you're bad, that shuffling or something. It's almost meant to be a messy shuffle. You can kind of see that actually here, just a big old mess. Okay, so anyway, that's called an overhand shuffle. Okay, so I've riffle shuffled 3 times and a couple of overhand shuffles. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually take a peek at our prediction cards here. Okay, so they're both clubs. That's kind of interesting. Both clubs. 2 and a 5. Now this next thing you're going to have to kind of watch quickly because it will happen really fast, okay? Boy, what are these? What happened there? How in the world were they able to pull those out of the deck? Maybe I actually did see the future. Maybe I did see the future. Okay, so that is the performance with where a top and bottom card and 2 prediction cards are used. And then I use something called a snap. It's called a snap glide, I think, or snap slide. Now, the one I actually did in the performance was a bad one, by the way. I'm actually doing good ones now that I'm less stressed about, messing up. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling the top and bottom. So what you do is you hold the top and bottom cards, and then you kind of give it a flick, and just because of the, maybe the oils on your fingers and the friction there, you're going to hold on to the top and bottom, but those middle cards are just going to slide out. Now, it is true, this honestly will not take you very long to get down. And even if you drop them, the fact is you have the 2 important cards in your hand, and in some ways it makes it even more unbelievable. It's like, how in the world did those cards go flying everywhere, and you're still holding the cards that are the companion cards to the prediction cards? So just about every outcome can be kind of spun in such a way that it's either a natural element, a natural part of the whole thing, or it actually strengthens it. So my snap glide was, in the performance, technically was terrible, but the messiness, maybe it adds to it, Okay, so how does this work? Well, you have the spectator genuinely mix the cards.